Stormwood and Associates is a production of the Nerd and Tie Podcast Network. For more podcasts from actual play to true crime to witchcraft, go to nerdandtie.com or join our community on Discord by finding an invite at nerdandtie.com/discord. In pursuit of a stolen magical object, Stormwood and Associates Field Team 623 stepped into a tear between realities and vanished. They found themselves trapped in another plane, facing a reality that was not their own, and driven to avoid dark forces they don't understand. And so, Team 623 finds themselves leaping from world to world, striving to put right what they find wrong, and hoping each time that their next jump will be the jump home. Stormwood and Associates stars Celeste Star Twin as Dee, Gen Proc as Obi, Trey Dorn as Amy, and Becca Johnson as Liz Stormwood. Previously on Stormwood and Associates. So the team has emerged in a universe that is full of giants, sort of, or they're small. Like, I mean, reality seems to be treating them like they're their normal size and that everyone else is giant, and the inverse square law is just sort of, who knows what's going on. There's a lot of magic causing this to happen, we think. Either way, they are relatively the size of a 1980s G.I. Joe toy, so like 3 3/4 inches tall. Yup, and they emerged under a bed where they were found by a small child who decided that their truck was a new toy. The team stayed very silent and still inside the truck while the kid played with it, and were freaked out. Also, there's a cat and a dog, and all of that is just high risk. Anyways, they were in the kid's room, and the kid has been called to dinner, so the team is trying to figure out what the hell to do, and they're currently exploring the space. This is like a borrower situation, not a Toy Story situation. That's how much we know here, and they're trying to find out more.
So I'm on top of the bed looking around. Is there anything of note that you've not mentioned?
It's a kid's room?
It's okay.
I don't know.
That's fine.
Yeah, so it's a kid's room. There's the race car bed. There's a nightstand with a race car lamp on it. There's a big toy box at the end of the bed. There are toys absolutely everywhere of all sorts and kinds. The toy box lid is open, and there's a closet that is closed. And heck, why not? We'll throw in a bookcase full of books on one wall. So yeah.
Okay.
Child room.
I'm just sort of hovering in the air with a raven made of glass flying around also.
I wonder if it'd be like safer or easier for us to hide in like a, I don't know, like in like a parent's room maybe.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Here's the problem. Clutter is to our advantage when it comes to the cat.
I mean, yes.
Right now, we are snack size for the cats. I love cats, but if they were bigger than us, they'd eat us, and right now they're bigger than us. So the cat and the dog are the big dangers to me.
Yeah, I'm not in any hurry to get eaten myself. Great.
And right now, there are a bunch of other toys to distract this kid in this room, but if we're the only toy in a room, we're going to be noticed. by toy, I mean truck.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I don't know. I was,
Not ideal.
you know, as much as all the toys coming to life would scare the shit out of me, that would have been preferable because then there would have been locals we could deal with.
I mean, yeah, but there's like cop cars here, and I don't need micro bacon.
Toy cops are different than real cops. Toy cops act the way cops act like the propaganda way.
You're making some really strong assumptions about toy cops. Have you ever met a toy cop?
Have you ever met a toy cop?
No, but I'm not going to give them the benefit of the doubt. They're still cops. Like, if we got somewhere and someone's Prowl action figure was here, I'd be like, don't trust that guy. He's an Autobot, but he's a cop.
All Autobots are cops.
Take that back.
I don't take it back.
You-
All Autobots are cops.
That's a hurtful and terrible thing to
Optimus
say.
Prime is modeled after John Wayne as a sheriff. He's a cop.
So while you guys are discussing this,
What if we made a parachute?
The physics don't really work.
I mean, even if we could, I mean, hold up. I mean, I think I could probably come up with like a parachute that could deploy on the car, like if we were able to get it out the window. But the question is, do we really want to risk being outside with everything that big?
There are squirrels out there
Okay.
and foxes, and there's
You
only
seem to
one.
want to.
There are
You seem
cats.
to want to get outside. So.
Well, I thought there might be an advantage if it was easy, but I don't know. I'm reevaluating. I land back on the ground. Like I don't know. Yeah, I land on the ground. We have to be using comms for these conversations, or else we're screaming because the distances
Oh, yeah.
between us are so far. Yeah, no. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Well, if we need to camp out, then I'm gonna see how things look.
and Obi's gonna grab a flashlight and start investigating under the bed and seeing what he finds.
Giants. This whole giant thing is weird, right? Like, what happened on this world where, like, did they evolve here, and then did the people from other worlds stay small when they got here, or did they get big in 10,000 years ago, or did something happen like 2,000 years ago that made everybody big? Like, these are answers we're not going to have. But wait, Liz, your phone worked.
Yeah.
I'm checking my phone.
It works.
I'm Googling giants.
Google, why
Okay.
is everyone big?
Okay.
And I'm going to Google little people.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe we're not the only small people running around this world. I don't know what's
I mean-
normal.
You get the same results that would come up as if you were like back in your original world.
So I get the New York Giants.
Yep.
And I get Fisher Price Little People Toys and Playsets. Okay.
Yep.
Along with TLC's Little People Big Worlds webpage.
Yep.
Great. This is not helpful.
Oh, I found a Pop-Tart.
Do not eat
Do not
it.
eat that.
I'm not gonna.
I mean, it's like probably like what? For us, it's got to be like the size of Obi, bigger.
It's bigger,
It's
but
big.
it's bigger, but we don't know how long it's been sitting here. Do Pop-Tarts go bad? I'm gonna Google do Pop-Tarts go bad. And I'm going to now actually Google, do Pop-Tarts go bad? To
Okay. Obi is going to crack off a piece of the sugared topping. The lump is like a handful for him. He's just going to put that in his pocket. So he has a big lump of sugar now. And he's going to go off and look for more stuff. See what he can find under the bed. And I'm going to Google a thing.
So, if this was a sealed Pop-Tart, I would eat it, but because it's been opened, bacteria can spread through the bread, so don't. You can get E. coli, and I don't want to eat E. coli that big.
Oh my god. E. coli kaiju.
I'm not shitting.
Kaiju lie.
I'm not shitting myself to death under the bed in a child's bedroom.
Oh, duh. The kid's 5. He'd have Duplos instead of Legos.
Oh, we haven't interacted with them yet, so having them be Duplos is fine.
It just means they're bigger
Yeah.
individually.
I know Duplos. I had Duplos as a kid.
We may have listeners who are not familiar.
That's true. Right.
So there.
We may have listeners who didn't get to have Duplos as a kid.
Yeah.
They were around during my childhood, and I'm in my 40s.
I still have mine. I had the circus set.
I only had Legos at home, but we had Duplos at my grandparents' house. I had other building toys as a child when I was a kid. But we had, my grandparents' house had Duplos.
I always like that Duplos are compatible with the Lego system.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool. Huh.
Hey guys,
Yeah, what's up, Obi?
I found something.
Is it a giant bug that's going to kill us?
No,
What?
but I think you might want to come see this.
Okay, Obi. I'm going to go over to Obi.
I scramble down the comforter.
Liz, do you want help?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. I could come get you.
Liz is more competent than she was. I mean, she was fine when you met her, but she is more competent than she was now before.
Well, yeah.
So
D shrugs and walks over.
You see that Obi is holding his flashlight on the face of a creature that is furry, blue, has a pair of now closed, very round eyes, and a beak.
Is it a Furby?
I always knew this would end in front of a Furby somehow. This is my fate. I knew it.
I kind of want. I was gonna say I kind of want to touch it, but then again, I probably don't.
I mean, if it looks like a Furby, they're Furbies are toys, unless they're not toy. I don't know the rules of this universe. This is either,
I mean, so far all these toys seem like toys.
This is either just like a throwback reality or something creepy that's gonna scare me is gonna happen. Hey, blue thing, are you alive?
The
You
eyes,
have to tell us.
The eyes flick open and it lights up.
Play!
That's not a helpful response.
It's like if we ask if you're a cop, you have to answer.
The Furbies that aren't alive also do that, so, like, great.
We takalulu.
All right.
No, let him cook.
No, I don't care if it's alive or not. It's gonna annoy the shit out of me either way. I just start walking away.
Oh yeah, after you acknowledge it and address it.
Yeah, well, stop. I was like, D, I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Believe it or not, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And I'm not pretending to. I'm just throwing shit out in the dark. Sorry.
I just think there's in what I'm seeing so far, we're small. I'm not feeling like we're in necessarily existential danger from anything out to get us, but in much more cosmic horror, there are things larger than us that don't even acknowledge us kind of danger.
I don't know. I just know that there is a cat I have to worry about, and a dog I have to worry about, and a small child that I have to worry about. And I don't know.
Look, I feel like you're both right. Obviously, there is the potential danger of these gigantic beings. But I do think that for now, we need to just, I guess, stay here and hope that we're not even remembered by this child.
Yeah, that's my thought, is we're out of sight. And if he can't see us, he might not think about us. It's 50-50 on this kid.
Got it. Fingers crossed he's a dumb kid.
I don't know.
Okay, that's the box
All I know
I'm
is that,
voting
like,
Come on, dumb kid.
The Furby, now that it's been woken up, is continuing to just talk and laugh and
Furby, you need to
blather
shut
on.
up. Furby, shut up. All right. If this thing keeps making noise, the kid's going to get the attention. All right. We need to... This thing either needs to shut up or we need to shut it up. Furby, you need to be quiet. If you're alive, I'm very sorry. I'm just going to go to the Furby and start, like, pawing for the fur, looking for the battery door.
I think it's on the bottom.
Yeah, it is on the bottom. Yep.
Wait, hang on. Is this an old Furby or a new Furby?
Ooh. Do new Furbies have their batteries in a different place?
I don't know. I know they have Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, something like that.
I believe. Oh, I've seen something cursed.
New ways to make me hate them every day.
I have now seen hairless Furbies.
Oh, you've never seen hairless
Furbies
Furbies before?
Furbies before? Or the long Furbies? Or
Long Furby I'm familiar with.
yeah, but you gotta
have you
make
ever
a hairless Furby to get to the long Furby.
Yeah, there's
but with the skin on still though.
Yeah, the Furby modders are really weird. There's at least one time I saw someone did a skinned Furby where like they created like musculature to go underneath. It was extremely gross. Cursed.
Okay, so
I do enjoy the Furby organ though. It looks like both old and new have their battery doors on the bottom, basically where their butt is.
there are two screws.
So
Can we just like destroy it?
They have an off switch. I just googled it. They have an off switch.
Yeah, but it's on the bottom, right?
Let me figure that out.
I mean, if we work together, we could probably get it knocked over and then, get at the off switch.
I don't know. I'm not very strong.
Stupid ad blocker. Where is I can't find the off switch. I don't know if it's on the bottom. We just need to roll it over, right? It's round. We have a truck.
Ish.
Just tie it to the truck and pull it so it rolls.
Or tie one of like the ears so it tips over.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Just grab the rope. Fly over to the Furby, tie it around one of the ears. Fly
Okay.
back to the truck, tie it to the back of the truck.
Okay.
Just pull the damn Furby over.
Okay, I get in the truck and I start pulling it.
Do we successfully roll the Furby on its side?
I'm wondering how heavy the Furby is compared to.
We've got to be way heavier because we're like
Yeah, you're not a toy truck. You're an actual truck.
we're an actual truck
Just
and we're an
small.
actual electric truck that's small. So like we weigh like 1,000 more pounds than a gas truck of our size would, right?
Mm.
So like, and Furbies are largely hollow.
True.
So we've got more mass for sure.
Okay. I can roll with that. Then sure, you tip the Furby face down into the carpet,
All right.
and Obi is right there and hitting the chucking the on off switch, and the Furby powers down.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna go scout around and see what the deal is with this kid and dinner.
Okay.
Because I'm still flying and I totally disappear. 'Cause I'm
Okay.
a ninja. So
Cool. Go do some scouting.
all right, I'm gonna go. I'm assuming the door is not closed.
No.
So no, the door is not
Not closed. It's
so the
open.
door is open. Okay.
Sorry.
All right. I fly out in my totally disappeared state.
Okay.
I'm assuming I
You-
find the stairs pretty easily.
Yep, you are in an upper hallway. You see the other bedroom you were in before. You see a couple other doors in this hallway, and you see the stairs leading down.
All right, I'm going to fly downstairs.
All right, you fly downstairs, and you are greeted
I
with
left
the
Onyx
front
up at the truck because Onyx can't be invisible with me.
Good. But you go down, you see the front door of the house. You're kind of in a foyer area. To your immediate right is a large, spacious room that looks like a living room. It's got a couch, a couple armchairs, plants, tables, living room things. To your left is the front closet, and then if you spin around, there's the hallway that leads further into the house.
Okay, is there any sign of people?
You can hear people in this house.
All right, I'm going to go fly towards the direction of where I hear people.
All right, you fly into the hallway, and pretty quickly you come upon an archway leading from the hallway to
kitchen, a dining room?
A dining area.
Okay.
That's right next to the family room and the kitchen. But yes, you find the parents, the child, seated together at the dining table, enjoying a meal. The dog is sitting under the table, and the cat is curled up on one of the couches in the family room. So it looks like everybody's kind of gathered together in this area, doing their thing.
Okay, so how many people are that again? So there's the kid, there's
Two adults, one child.
One child.
Mm-hmm.
All right, how old do the parents look?
Late 30s.
Heteronormative nuclear family?
Yep.
Okay. Boring.
Yep.
What are they eating?
Spaghetti.
Is there any garlic bread?
Yep.
Garlic bread is mostly air. I have a carry weight of, so my fitness is 5. I'm trying to figure out if it's worth stealing garlic bread.
It's cheesy garlic bread as well.
Oh, God, yes. Let's see here. So, advanced combat. All right, so fitness. I can do fitness is carry weight roughly 50 times their fitness. So 50 times 5 is 250 pounds. Would that be a scaled 250 pounds? How big is 250 pounds of bread?
Well, I can have it. It's cut into the kind of the long rectangular pieces. It's
like a pound of, like a loaf of bread is usually about a pound. So
yeah.
While 250 loaves of bread is physically a lot, I don't believe it is scaled to me versus a piece of cheesy garlic bread. So I'm gonna go with I don't steal bread. Not gonna play Jean Valjean here. We're not that hungry yet. We've got gushers. And I'm sure that we grabbed some food in the last universe.
Well, a loaf of frozen garlic bread is less than a pound.
Yes, but scaled.
You do see that the motherly figure has opted to go with half a piece of garlic bread. So among the full slices on the garlic bread plate, there is half of a slice.
All right. All right. So I need to distract them, right? Because if they see a floating piece of garlic, like if they notice a piece of garlic bread disappear in front of them, like me sneaking off, that would tip them off. So they're in a dining room. Is this connected to a kitchen?
Yes, it is.
Is the kitchen like around a corner, or is there stuff out of sight in the kitchen from here, or is this like open, like that they could see in there?
It's open.
All right.
Past the kitchen is a formal dining room.
Oh, okay.
Which is a bit more closed off. There's just an open doorway.
Okay, I'm gonna go fly in there.
Okay. So you have the formal dining table. There's a china cabinet. There's a
china cabinet.
There's a china cabinet. There's a buffet. It's like a fancy dresser, but for your tablecloths.
I know what a buffet is. I have a buffet. I have a hutch. Yeah. My parents have a buffet. My grandparents have a buffet.
some people.
I come from formal dining room peoples.
I also come from that, but I also understand people who may not have.
Okay.
I'm about to say, yeah, we have listeners that might not
Okay.
be.
Yeah. I come from fancy. It's okay. I ain't
Well,
fancy.
good for you.
But yeah, that generational wealth didn't come down.
Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Yes,
technically,
but there's a
yeah.
china cabinet.
All right, there's a china cabinet. All right. Can I open the So is this like a china cabinet with like glass doors?
Yes. It is a two-part. There are wood doors on the bottom and glass doors on the top.
So it's like a hutch.
Yeah.
All right. I'm literally looking at a hutch right now that matches that description.
Okay.
Because my wife's grandmother's hutch is in our apartment, and since we don't have a dining room, it sits in my office. It was inherited, not purchased. All right, I'm gonna open up one of the. So what's in the china cabinet?
A lot of stuff.
How much?
Lots of decorative,
What's
like
breakable
entire
but
sets
light?
of decorative plates and cups and like.
All right. So I just need to. So I'm going to open the door to the china cabinet, to the like the one of the glass doors up top.
Okay.
I am going to.
I keep wanting to like roll a stealth or roll a strength check, but I can't do that.
Well, it's so my fitness is 5, which means I can lift not, and 250 pounds is my carry weight, which means my maximum strength is higher than that. So just and doors like that tend to have a real basic latch. Like it's trivial to open up the glass doors on most of those.
I know on these ones specifically, it's the roller.
Are we in a place that you've actually been?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm working off of like specific a place I know because it.
Yeah, that makes
easier
perfect
for me.
sense. Absolutely, that's what I would do in your situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this particular hutch I know very well, and the open close, the latches is like, I don't know what it's called, but it's a little loop of metal and then 2 like wheels that stick onto it, I think.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to give it a little force to open it.
Yeah, but I'm flying. I can do my full strength, so I should be able to open it.
Cool.
Yeah. Because my goal is to fly in, to get to the back of like a row of plates, and to, bracing myself off the back of the cabinet, try to knock the plates over like dominoes.
Okay.
So they fall and break on the floor loudly.
Okay.
Am I allowed to do that?
I'm tempted to say as a sweet move.
I'll burn a sweet move on that. Absolutely.
Okay.
Then we have to vote that it works, but yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm voting for it.
All right. Then yeah, I with my braced against the back of the cabinet, I use it to, because I'm not trying to lift the plates. I'm just trying to knock one over into the next one so they domino out, and then the ones at the end crash out the end of the cabinet.
Yes. Yep. And these ones are in a plate stand. So you get the first one going and it goes chink, 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 chink. And the very last one, because on plate stands, the ones at the end are shorter. The posts at the one end are much shorter. That plate tips and
and I'm immediately flying out of this cabinet and still totally disappeared. And I'm going to the whatever table they were eating dinner at,
Yep, you fly through the kitchen. The parents have both like heads alerted. They're up from the table. They're over at the cabinet. They're at the hutch.
And I am snagging that half a piece of cheesy garlic bread.
All right. Ooh. No. Yeah, the garlic bread can't hide.
But I'm
So-
carrying it, and I'm totally disappeared.
You're
Title
totally
of the
disappeared,
episode.
yes. But the garlic bread itself can't hide, and the child didn't leave the table. So he just sits there. He's got a fork full of spaghetti coming up to his mouth, and he just watches silently as this piece of garlic bread gets lifted off the plate and just leaves the room.
I don't know if that's how it works, because my hiding isn't magical. It's like I'm totally disappeared, which means I'm like zipping through blind spots. Like, he'd noticed the cheesy garlic bread disappear off the table,
Okay.
but I don't know if once I'm carrying it, I think it gets included with me in my hiding. You know what I mean?
Okay.
'Cause
That's something to define,
like
I think.
like it quickly gets scooped up and then he can't follow it anymore.
yeah, he can't follow it. Like he sees it like fall off the table and then disappear.
Well, if he sees it fall off the table, he's just gonna assume that his dog
Yeah.
ate it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is very important that this kid not start telling his parents that the garlic bread flew away. Because then he's going to get in trouble and go to his room. But if he says it fell off the table, he's going to and assumes the dog ate it, he'll just blame the dog.
Mhm.
Yeah, which is believable.
All right. So garlic bread stealth mission complete. You successfully fly back to the race car bed with your loot.
Wow! Is that garlic bread?
I got dinner.
Yay!
Huh. Nice.
I broke a probably heirloom china set for it.
Wow. Okay.
But you know, sometimes you gotta break a few plates to get some garlic bread.
I mean, it's cheesy garlic bread, even.
I think that garlic bread was so good it made Obi go through puberty. What?
Oh, he had his mouth full.
It was just, his voice got so much lower.
I'm sorry, he had his mouth full.
That's all right.
Your voice changes when your mouth is full.
Maybe yours does. I'm just joshing you. So yeah, we've got to somehow make it through 24 hours in a child's bedroom.
Yeah.
So I'm betting I could, if there's a Quick Smoke Tavern, I could find the number and then have Fiona call Mindy for you, if you wanted. We could go talk to your girlfriend. What's your plan there?
Just like
I mean, it's a fair question.
If we
Let's get us
run
out of
into
this.
each other.
Yeah, you know she's going to be trying to run into you, right? Like, she's got
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
She's got that energy. She's
Like-
Okay.
really got that energy.
Yeah, she's not. Just this is.
Like
I don't
like.
think
Don't get
this
me
is
wrong,
quite
Liz.
as casual as you think
Yeah,
it is.
Liz, I like her. Don't get me wrong. I like her a lot. She seems pretty great, but I don't think that she's a casual kind of person.
Yeah, I
Okay.
wasn't getting that vibe either.
Okay.
Man.
Well, I don't know. Okay, we'll
It's-
figure that out. This is a weird situation.
It's amazing.
I mean, like it's like the best situation you could have, considering like the line of work we're in.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Like, that's kind of like, I think I might have, like, that's kind of the only kind of relationship that we could have that would last is with someone like that. But like, at that point, you're dating a god. Like, okay, so she doesn't want to be called a god, so I'm not going to call her a god. But like,
But look, let's be real here.
I mean, she got real vague when I tried to like ask her specifics about the Fey court structure. So I think she may be more important than she lets on.
Okay.
I think that you are now in a relationship with like something major. Like big. That is,
yeah, like ethereal.
Yeah.
The color starts to drain from her face.
She said that she's like, okay, I was talking to her, like, because we were there for, like a whole week. Like, I had a couple conversations with her, and like, she talked about like how she didn't want to ever use like most of her powers because she might accidentally blow up a town. And that's if she was trying to do something small.
Okay, well, I mean, clearly she is, that's working for her.
Well, no, I'm saying that like she is immensely powerful. Immensely powerful.
Yes, I understand that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's like an all around, like, that's not just a win for you, but like in a sideways thing, that's a win for all of us.
What I'm saying is, don't fuck this up.
Look,
yeah, do not.
Because the one thing I don't want is her mad at us. Right now, she likes us. Right now, she likes you. You have to keep this girl happy.
I mean, she likes you.
You can't pull your normal bullshit.
Look, I am well aware. I was there. I figured out that yes, she is incredibly powerful, and that Fiona is incredibly powerful, and all sorts of implications about that. I get it. Okay, I know they are all powerful, multiversal beings, and I'm freaked out about it.
And one of them's really into you, and that's actually like gonna be flattering, right?
And I like her a lot.
Good.
And I'm freaked out about it, and I've never.
Okay.
Are you gonna start self-sabotaging?
Nothing. Never mind.
All right. So this is your problem right now. This is what you're doing right now. Is you're getting up in your head about it. You get up in your head about things. Don't do that. Climb out. Do not get all up in your head about things, because that's where you start screwing things up.
I mean, like, she's probably too close, but you know, she has a point.
Like, okay, so I know you don't remember stuff with me, but anytime we ever had a fight or something like that, it's when you would like overanalyze and like internalize all your stuff and shut down. So don't do that. Don't do that thing where you just like swallow it up inside.
Okay.
All right. I'm sorry for freaking you out. I'm sorry if like it's just still kind of blowing my mind. Like I've gotten comfortable with like the idea that like we've become friendly with Fiona, right? Like Fiona is this really powerful being, but like the kind of relationship we had, like the closest we've ever come with, like I never slept with her, right? Like at most we have like kind of a friendly relationship. If like she treats us like employees, which is those are real easy to understand, those like boundaries. This is huge, and it's exciting, but it's weird. And so, yeah, it's like, it's a thing. And I feel like I didn't want to like discuss it like when we were all like there, because that would be weird, right? And like I definitely don't want to like talk about a being that powerful like she's not in the room when she is in the room.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
like,
mean,
we
she's
couldn't-
so powerful. Like, does it matter? She's in the room.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, again, like, she insists she's not, like, even Fiona's not omnipotent. Like, they're all scared of, like, that Dark Lord who, like, currently controls the wilds. Like, they're all scared of him. They are not all powerful. They're just way more powerful than we are.
The fact that they're scared does not make me feel great. I'll say it.
Well, he killed one of them.
Yeah, like I said, does not make me feel great.
Yeah. Stormwood & Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/Stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network, and that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Feywild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game, so an actual play game like this one, but like, you know, in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Feywild West follows two people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters. And you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.